Have you ever stood at the edge of a moment so silent, so still, that you could almost hear the heartbeat of heaven? That sacred pause before the breakthrough, when everything in your life seems to stand still, yet something deep inside whispers, "Don't give up. It's coming." This isn't just another motivational message. This isn't just a feel-good story to lift your spirits for a few hours. This is a divine appointment, a moment that was written in the eternal timeline of your life. You didn't click on this by accident. You didn't stumble here because of coincidence. God is calling your attention right now, because He has a word for you, a word that carries the weight of a miracle, a message that isn't just meant to inspire you, but to shake the very foundation of your faith and awaken a fire inside your soul. So stop scrolling, shut down the noise around you, and let your spirit listen, because when God speaks, the impossible becomes possible. There are seasons in life when everything feels silent. Prayers go unanswered. Doors remain shut. And your heart, once full of hope, starts to crack under the pressure of delay. You start asking questions that echo in the silence. God, do you see me? Do you hear me? Did you forget me? But what if I told you that the silence isn't the absence of God, but the setting of the stage for your miracle? What if the very thing that feels like rejection is actually divine redirection? You see, the enemy wants you to believe that delay means denial, but God's delays are not His denials. They are often His most powerful setups, because what He's preparing for you isn't ordinary. It's not small. It's not mediocre. It's miraculous. And miracles aren't microwaved. They're matured. They take time. They take trust. They require a faith that refuses to let go, even when your eyes see nothing changing. Right now, there's something happening in the unseen. While you've been crying, praying, and holding on with everything you've got, heaven has been moving. Angels have been dispatched. Doors are being aligned. Hearts are being softened. Chains are being broken. The very thing you've been waiting for has been set in motion. God has not forgotten your pain. He has not ignored your prayers. In fact, Psalm 56 verse 8 says He collects every tear you cry. That means not a single drop of your sorrow is wasted. Every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, every whisper of prayer in the dark, it's all been seen. And not only seen, but stored. Stored for a moment like this. Because the God who sees in secret is about to reward you openly. The breakthrough you've been asking for, it's closer than you think. The miracle you've been hoping for, it's not just on the way. It's already unfolding. But here's the part many don't realize. Before every miracle, there is a test of faith, a test of patience, a test of endurance. The Israelites stood at the Red Sea with Pharaoh's army closing in, and only then did God part the waters. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den before the mouths of the lions were shut. The woman with the issue of blood suffered for 12 long years before she touched the hem of Jesus' garment and was healed. The common thread. They held on. They didn't quit. And because they didn't give up, they saw the miraculous. That same God, the God of Moses, the God of Daniel, the God of miracles, is your God too. He hasn't changed. He's still moving. He's still healing. He's still opening doors that no man can shut. And He's about to move in your life in a way that will leave you in awe. This is not the time to give in to fear. This is not the moment to quit. This is the time to believe like never before. Because when you least expect it, God shows up in the most unexpected ways. That financial breakthrough, it can happen in a moment. That diagnosis that seemed final, it can be reversed in a second. That broken relationship, it can be restored in a divine encounter. You serve a God who specializes in the impossible. Luke 1 verse 37 declares, "For with God, nothing shall be impossible." That's not just a verse, it's a promise, a covenant. And right now, that promise is hovering over your life, ready to manifest in the most glorious way. You're not waiting for a miracle. Your miracle is waiting for you to believe, to trust, to speak life over your situation, even when death surrounds it, to walk by faith, not by sight, because faith moves the hand of God. Faith shifts atmospheres. Faith unlocks the miraculous. So here's what I want you to do. Speak it out loud, right where you are. Say it with boldness. Say it with authority. Say it like you believe it. My miracle is coming. God is moving in my life. What I see right now is not the end of my story. It's the beginning of my testimony. Let those words ring in your soul. Let them drown out the doubt, silence the fear, and ignite a new fire within you. Because the enemy's greatest weapon is discouragement, but your greatest defense is faith. And when you start declaring God's word over your life, the atmosphere begins to shift. Chains start to loosen. Darkness starts to flee. And heaven begins to invade earth. This isn't hype. This is holy. This is real. And it's yours to receive, right now. Don't just listen to this message and walk away unchanged. Let it sink in. Let it awaken something inside of you, because you are standing on the edge of something supernatural, something powerful, something that will not only change your life, but the lives of everyone connected to you, your family, your friends, your future. It all shifts when you believe. So stand tall, lift your head, and get ready, because this is your moment. This is your season. This is the hour where heaven meets earth, and the miracle you've been praying for becomes reality.